Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of LavaCraft. Today we're on Bedrock and we are working on our build for the building competition. Time is running short. Not really, we still got like 2 or 3 weeks left. Anyways, yeah, we're like halfway through and we are definitely not halfway through with this project. We've been slacking. So in the last episode, we worked on this area that you can see behind me. This little bridge, the waterfall, the tower, and we got all that stuff done in the first episode. That's got to go. We also got a river that runs through our little area here, and we've continued to try and put some spruce backdrop trees around the area. You can kind of see that we're playing around with like the render distance here because basically I wanted so that wherever you're standing in this build, you can kind of see the edge of the other side of the build, even though, you know, it's barely rendered in and there's fog and it's cool. We did have to turn off the clouds. We talked about that in the last episode because our tower is like, I don't know, 10, 20 blocks above the cloud level. Yeah, so you guys, we have a lot of area here to fill in, right? Well, before we do that, I'd really like to start working on this castle over here, the main part of the build. We've kind of put some structures in place. We've put 4 pillars on the corners, just in like random spots, and 1 in the middle. So I think we're gonna use those as guidelines to kind of build up some castle walls. And once we get the walls done, we can start putting like outcropping portions of these towers and mess around with the scale and the depth and things like that. Yeah, we don't have a ton of different blocks to work with. I'd love to incorporate the wool that we've been collecting. However, we don't have a ton of it. Let's go check it out. So yeah, we got about half a double chest full, so single like a shulker box full of wool at the moment. And I don't want to put a ton more of this stone brick in there, just because I don't want it to be all stone brick. That's a little boring. We do have a bunch of wood. As you can see over here, we've been very slowly collecting it. We're mostly trying to get the saplings as well, to get all these mega taiga looking trees around the outside of the base. So let's go check out the supply of blocks that we have. We've been collecting some stuff in between episodes and getting some diamonds while we were doing it. Might as well mine at diamond level if we're looking for stone. It's kind of funny that we're mining for stone rather than, you know, resources. It's weird how this building competition forces you to play a little bit differently than you normally would. And we don't have to do interiors, so that's always nice too. Yeah, anyways, let's go check out the amount of stone and wood we have to work with. Boom! So we got a lot. We got a decent amount of stuff going on here that we can use for our build today. And we also have a bunch of regular stone, cobblestone, just 1 stack of smooth stone. I don't know if we're going to be using a ton of that. And about a double chest full of cobblestone. That's probably not going to be enough for our castle, to be honest. We need a lot more than that. And yeah, so I think we're going to go ahead and start with the walls of the castle. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to go. I think we're going to run the walls from like this one to this one to that one, maybe some in between this central structure here. Well, I'm not 100% sure how much of this is actually going to be exposed on the exterior, but these walls are going to be pretty big, I think. Yeah, I guess that's enough talking about it. We should probably go ahead and get started. We got a lot of blocks to place today, and I guess we'll start with one of the corner walls. Make sure we like it, and we might leave the back a little bit open. I don't know how much of the back we should really worry about, as this won't be viewed from the back too often. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm just stalling at this point. So enough of that. Let's get to building. Well, you guys, progress has been made. Check it out. Looking good, I think. We got the walls set up around the castle, and we also got some pathways leading up to it, the lower level and the top level. And behind these awesome doors right here is some spruce wood. That's because when you fly way out here. It doesn't render in fully until you get closer, so we don't want it to like just be a big open space. So we did have to put some stuff behind it. But yeah, we didn't do the back of it. We have the walls right here on the side. We went with like some granite. You know, I never use granite, so that was a different thing, but I think it turned out pretty good. I think it's important that the castle has a little bit of a different block palette than the rest, although it looks like most of it's going to get covered with snow anyway, which is totally fine. Yeah, we added a bunch of stuff. So we got these two pathways that go up and down, and then we have well, little paths along here that go to our new Nether portal. That's right, we linked up our Nether portal to the Nether hub that they have going on, and I think it's an awesome view coming out here. And I mean, first impressions are everything, right? And I think that's a pretty good first impression, especially once this castle is done. It's going to be like the first thing that catches your eye when you come through here. And yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Yep, we've added some hidden lighting under these bushes right here. So little torches. I don't know how many more we're going to put up here. I think it's already a lot. And we have a lot of torch spam left, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Maybe some like lime green carpet or something. Not 100% sure how we're gonna deal with that yet, although our base isn't gonna be super safe. Yeah, I think for the most part this castle is actually going to be mostly a facade. I don't think there's going to be very much interior here, or we'll be here for, you know, way longer than we have. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments so far. We're going to be doing a little bit more with this castle. Once we get this complete, then we just have to pop up a few more little buildings around, maybe a fountain and a town center here, and then, yeah, we'll be good to go for our little build. We've finished putting most of the spruce around the entire perimeter, although there's a few here that just won't grow, and I think that's mostly because we're not rendering this area. Ooh, or I guess loading this area. But yeah, it's looking good. I guess I should show you guys in the daytime though, because it's a little bit different of ambiance versus the nighttime. We have a little bit of lighting over at the castle, not a ton, and yeah. We also added some vines. There's vines everywhere. The vines over here, I think, got a little crazy, but, you know, I kind of like it. We might have to trim it up a bit before we, you know, finalize it and maybe put some string so that it doesn't get too crazy. But I definitely like how it's just kind of hanging down. I think that looks pretty cool. And we also added like little bits and bobs of vines throughout the castle as well that are starting to grow already. So that's getting pretty crazy pretty fast. But yeah, we got to put some roofs. We got to add a few more things on the castle to make it really pop and catch your eye. So I guess we should go ahead and get started with that. Yeah, we're going to get a lot done in today's episode, and we only have, like I said, 2 weeks left, so we'll have plenty of time to do a bunch of decoration and whatnot. Also, I think the sheep farm's going to have to come down. It's just kind of in the way. I noticed, like, once you come through the Nether portal, like I said, first impressions are important, but it's kind of just right there. Obviously, we were going to cover it with something, but I almost want this area to be open, just so that you have, like, clear view of this. We would have to put something that would be roughly that big over it. We might still put something on that hill, not 100% sure yet, but I think it would make more sense to put the builds off to the sides rather than like smack in the middle of everything. But yeah, I like the way the castle looks so far. We went with wood instead of glass, but yeah, that's enough talking. I think you guys get the picture, and I think the picture is pretty good. Let's check it out in the daytime, and then we'll get back to building. Alrighty guys, pretty major time skip, and the building competition is actually almost done. We only got a few more days left, and I am hoping to get my build finished up, and the next episode you see from me is going to be the results, and we'll probably show off the other builds as well. I believe they are going to be putting up a video showing all of the builds and creators and stuff like that, so I'll definitely put a link to that when it is posted this Friday, or maybe Friday that already passed, and the link will be in this video. I don't know, we'll see how long it takes me to get this video out. But yeah, let's do the reveal. It's not completely done. I still want to have a submission video for you guys. We're going to be submitting pictures. Oh, hello. We're going to be submitting pictures to the official actual building competition. But I want to like kind of show you guys my submission as well. And look at this, major progress. We're almost done. We're almost done. We got to fill in just a wee bit on the castle up here. But look, I think it just looks awesome. I haven't finished the back. Yeah. Whoa, we're gonna die. Yeah, we didn't finish the back, so I'm gonna try and get that done in between episodes. And yeah, we added a ton of little houses all around the perimeter. We added this fountain that looks terrible, and I'm gonna rip it down before we actually submit it. Yeah, I don't like it. I think maybe a fountain would be cool, but not right there. Not right there. I think maybe it's gonna go like right here or right here. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that, change it up a bit. Yeah, I like the design on the houses. We finally got to use the white wool that we were collecting. The only redstone we did, we might as well use it, I guess. So we're so close to getting done, guys. But this area, it's got a good vibe to it. You walk in, you kind of feel like you're in a little village, right? It almost feels alive. Maybe if we got some villagers in here, it'd be a little better. But we don't really have time for that at this point. So we're going to add a little bit of lighting, maybe a little bit of detailing with the terraforming, another fountain. I doubt we're going to do any major builds. Maybe we'll put up another tower, but don't hold me to that. And yeah, I'd love to finally wrap this up. Been working real hard on it, and I love the way it's come out. I think we stand a chance. I've only seen one other build so far, and I wanted to keep the rest a secret. I just wanted to see one just to kind of see, you know, scale as far as like how big other people were building. And we're right up there on par with the one that I did see. So I'm excited to show you guys the results. You know, we might win. If we don't, it's all good. It was a lot of fun to, you know, really push ourselves with the building here. We did, you know, a lot of styles that we haven't really done before. I haven't used too much wool in builds, but I think it turned out nicely. I just like the palette. I think it looks very like rustic and overgrown. You know, not too old, not too ruined, but it does look like it's been here for a while. And unfortunately, there's no interiors. Yeah, the houses are really boring on the inside, unfortunately. But I think they add a lot to the area. It's better than just having the grass here. But yeah, the grass is still here. It's just hidden by some walls. Yeah, so sorry about that. I don't think we're going to be doing any interiors, unfortunately. So yeah, this will be the last building competition video before we submit it and show you guys the results. And I think it turned out pretty well. We're almost done. We're going to be wrapping up soon. So I'm going to add a few more things, like I said. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you think we stand a chance. I know you don't know what the other ones look like yet, but it was a survival building competition. We all started from scratch. Oh, by the way, I bought netherite with my last remaining diamonds so that I didn't die. Since we don't really need any more resources. And we have a ton. I don't know what we're going to do with them when we're done. Probably just give them away, I guess. But yeah, I had fun doing this. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Because, yeah, you're going to need to be subbed to make sure you see the notifications. See if we won or not. Thanks for hanging out, guys. That's going to do it for me today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.